Hey everyone, it's Brent here from Striketek. Just here to show you the new model. So it's been a bit of a while since we give everyone a bit of an update, but we've made quite a few changes, and this is just one of the prototypes that we've made up. We've changed the bib design, and that is just to make sure that it gets down about that 70 centimeters to a meter underneath. So we've tried this new bib design, which gives it a lot more stability as well. And as well, the major difference that's taken a lot of time is now that instead of beforehand, we were to charge the battery, the internal LiPo battery, you'd connect the two alligator clips, one to this one here and the positive to the front there, and that would charge up the battery. The problem with that is we found it was a bit intermittent, so the quality of that connection wasn't the best. So, and also apart from that, it was a waterproof issue. You had wires, the stainless steel, the wires that go straight from the outside here and directly connected to the PCB. Now that has it had some benefits, and the reason why we did that is, you've got metal on the outside, and we needed some way to charge the battery. So we thought, well, let's use that. The problem is it went direct from the outside and directly connected to the PCB. Problem with that is the waterproofing of it. You have a direct line essentially from the outside straight to the PCB, and making that waterproof was quite difficult. So now we've put on a magnetic pogo connector on here. So now this is just a prototype. The new one will look a bit different to this, but now you get one of these magnetic charging cables, just like many products out there, and that just attacks straight to the top there, and the charging LED comes on there showing that it's charging. So, and that just works every time. So it's far better than using and fighting with the alligator clips and making sure the contact is good. Now it is just a straight automatic seat on there, and these are a waterproof pogo connector here. The final product, we're having custom pins made up that'll actually be down the bottom, and they'll go in and charge from there rather than the top. But for this, just for testing purposes, we're using just like a standard magnetic pogo connector, just for testing the idea out, and it works great. So we're going ahead with this variety. So we're here at Volante Park at the moment, so we're just going to test out, obviously, just the use of it, some of the profiles we've got stored up. So we've got it here, so you give it a bit of a shake and you can really see that kind of lighting up, and it's really vibrating in my hands as well, which you can change how powerful that vibration is and the frequency as well, and obviously the colors as well, and that kind of that purplish tint at the front there that you see going off, that's the UV LED. So we've got that there, and this is just, so when I give it a flick, that's its normal color, but then if I give it a shake like you're doing a jerk, you can have it change to a different kind of profile. So there you go, you can see it changing between just the normal retrieve, which is this kind of cyan with red lights and a bit of UV and vibration, and when I give it a shake, so when I'm just doing some jerks, it goes yellow with white eyes. So something different there. And yeah, since we've introduced this new pogo charging connector, absolutely loving it, and it makes a hell of a difference. So we're going to be sending a few of these prototypes out to people. We had some people fill out a form we had a while back. We've got that, and we're just narrowing down the people we're sending it to. So expect to see a few more of these out there being tested by people while we go ahead and get these manufactured. All right, I'm going to have fun out here fishing. Hi everyone, Brent here from Striketek again, and we're out here in the early morning, and now, because the sun's out, it's very different to at night time. So we're going to connect to the lure, make sure she's on, select it. We're going to change the settings on here to be a lot brighter now. So I'm going to bump that up to 30%. Same with the eyes, I'm going to take that up to about 37. Same thing, the UV is probably just a touch higher again, and the vibration, 15 is a bit low, so definitely taken up to that 22. And same with the twitch settings as we went through. Twitch settings is when you give that rod a bit of a twitch when you're retrieving. Again, just going to bump everything up. It changes to that alternate color profile. And the vibration, again, I'm going to bump that up. Alright, we go save. We'll go back to that one. I want to use that one. Come here, and let's send that to the lure. Profile sent successfully. So the lure is connected to the app, your phone, and through the app, and then it determines that that was sent successfully. It tells the app, yep, it's loaded properly. So we know now that, and it is that bit brighter, not in the direct sunlight, but once she goes in the water, it'll definitely stand out. Again, we don't want to too much that it is going to scare off the fish.